Okay, we are doing income from business profession, the important MCQs. Before we start, I'll tell you some important topics in business profession which you have to keep in mind while preparing for the exam. First one is all your presumptive incomes. Please do that, revise it, because that 100% one or the other question will come in the exam. One MCQ will come for sure. Another one is depreciation. That section, additional depreciation, the sums on depreciation, the percentages, please do that as well. At least these two topics, both of which will come in your exam. So now let's go through some of the important MCQs, and out of which I can tell you at least from business profession, if 5 MCQs are going to come, 2 are going to come from this, what we are doing right now. Now, in the case of companies, capital expenditure incurred for promotion of family planning. So for promotion of family planning, it will be how much? You can, whatever is the expenditure incurred by the company, you can take a full deduction but in 5 equal installments. Okay, next one. Sashi has spent a sum of 30 lakhs towards meeting CSR, not CSR, towards meeting CSR expenditure. Amount of deduction available while computing business profession will be nil. For CSR you can claim, but not for achieving the CSR objective. Next one. Expenses not specifically allowed under section 30 to 36 and incurred for the purpose of business profession are allowed as per section 37(1) of the Act. The following expenses are allowed under this section. So let's see which all. Expenditure incurred for share capital, obviously. Expenses for installation of telephone on new telephone. I don't think you all have studied this. Okay. Annual listing fees, of course. Loss for robbery, dacoity incidental to business. Yes, you will get. Except for this, for plant and machinery installation you'll get, but not for new telephone installation. Okay. So next one. Don't get scared. You know business profession. It's just that you all are getting too overwhelmed. That is why this lecture is important. Do it with me. 30 minutes you will get the confidence you need. Okay. John Miller and Company is operating a branch in India for sale of its garments. Now, the head office is in UK. They have an office in India. The adjusted total income of the branch for the year prior to charge of head office expenses of 20 lakhs is of 100 lakhs. So now what is it? The adjusted total income of the branch. How much is the adjusted total income of the branch? It is 100 lakhs. How much is the head office charging? 20 lakhs. So what they are saying, as per income tax, only 5% is allowed. Okay. So what is 5% of 100 lakhs? 5 lakhs. So that much will be the expenses that is allowed. See the question? Okay. Next one. The additional depreciation on factory building. Have you seen additional depreciation on factory building? Additional depreciation is only there for plant and machinery. That too new plant and machinery. Okay. So don't get confused. If there is additional depreciation for building, then just say nil. Next one. Amount of 5 lakhs received by Ram and Company as compensation for premature termination of contract. Who got it? The company. Why? Because there was a contract that got terminated in the month of April. Will be treated as what? It will be treated as business income. Okay. Next one. The WDV of a block of asset depreciated at 15% on 1st April was 3 lakhs. Out of this block, one machine was sold. So whenever this happens, please make this. Okay. WDV of the block as on 1st April is how much? 3 lakhs. One machine was sold for 2 lakhs. So sale. You'll always take selling price over here. And a new machine was added. Okay. So what will be the total? 1 lakh, 7 lakhs. Okay. The amount of depreciation to be claimed will be how much? Now all you have to see whether the asset was used for more than 180 days or not. Simple. Once you can ascertain that, 180 days. So September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Obviously. So you just do this whole block. Everything is used for more than 180 days. You just do into 15% to get the depreciation. You will get 1,05,000. Okay. Next one. Zing Zhang is an individual manufacturing product. He has a turnover of 98 lakhs 50,000, which is inclusive of 25 lakhs received through electronic clearing system. Now what I told you, presumptive business, all of 44 you have to do. The accounts are not properly maintained, you have advised, and the section 44 AD. Now under 44 AD you have to remember up to 2 crores. You can claim this provided you are an individual or a partnership firm. Okay, so he is obviously 98 lakhs 50,000, out of which, so if it is pure 98 lakh 50,000, brilliant, you will take 8%. But they are saying out of 98 lakh 50,000, 25 lakhs is through electronic systems. Any electronic systems you will have to pay for the lesser tax, that is 6%. So that will be 1 lakh 50,000. The remaining 98 lakh 50,000 minus 25 lakh is 73 lakh 50,000. You will take 8% of that. So that comes up to how much? 5 lakh. Okay. Add both of them. You get 7388. Okay, this is your answer. Got how to do it. Under 44 AD, important. If you are doing presumptive business, it should be less than 2 crore the turnover. Brilliant. It is less than 2 crore individual or partnership firm. Yes, it is. If it is receiving money in cash or any other means, it is 8%. If it is receiving through digital or electronic means, it is 6%. So they have said that this 25 lakhs is digital. So we took 6% of that, remaining we took 8% and we finished it. Okay, next one. XYZ is engaged in the manufacture of a product, has incurred an expenditure of 3 lakh on notified skill development project. The deduction available for such expenditure is, now this is in 2018. All of this is now become 100%. Okay, so at that point of time it was 150%. So hence it was 4.5 lakh. But if today they ask you under skill development is also 100%, that is 3 lakhs. Okay. SH made 3 different cash payments, 10,000, 10,000, 11,500. Now cash payment is not allowed in business. Only up to 20,000 is allowed. Anything above that, that whole payment will be disallowed. So now supplier for goods, the payment were made during different times. Amount to be disallowed will be how much? So up to 20,000 is allowed. After that, this amount will be disallowed. Okay. Next one. Depreciation, whether to be allowed on purchase and installation of fire extinguisher by a CS in his office, even when the same is not put to use. Now depreciation, the rule is the asset should put to use. However, there is an exception to the rule if it is for any safety measure. So if it is a safety measure, and even if you have not put the safety measure to use, you will still get a depreciation on it. Okay. Next one. Radha engaged in the trading and business and contributed a sum of 1 lakh to an approved university, which is not related to her business. It is not said anywhere in section 35 that it has to be the donation that you give or the contribution that you give. Scientific research expenditure should be related to your business. So she gave contribution of 1 lakh. to an approved university. Will she get a deduction? Yes, she will get. Of how much amount? Of 1 lakh, irrespective of whether it is there as a part of her same business or not. Next one, the assessee opting to pay tax under the provision of 44 ADA is not required to maintain books of accounts as per 44 AA and gets accounts audited under 44 AB, where now what we said that if you are doing presumptive business, don't maintain books, don't get it audited. Okay, when it claims the profit and gains is higher than the deemed profits. And total, its income does not exceed the maximum amount which is not chargeable to tax. In these cases, it doesn't have to do anything. Basically, if it is deemed profit, okay, if you're taking that presumptive business, then your income should not be more than what they have stated. Okay, so if suppose, what is the meaning of it? Claims that profits is higher than the deemed profits. Now the deemed profit, deeming provision is telling me that if you do it by this method, you'll have to pay 5 lakhs. If I actually sit and do it, my profit is coming to 2 lakhs. So why should I sit and take the presumptive business? So it claims that the profit and gains from the profession is higher than the deemed profits. Then only I'll take the deemed profits benefit. And the next one is its income does not exceed the maximum amount. Obviously, if the income exceeds maximum limit subject to tax, then anyway it will have to pay the taxes. It will not have to pay the taxes. Sorry. So basically, it is saying that if the income does not exceed the maximum amount which is not chargeable to income tax, then in that case I will take the presumptive business. Okay. Income of a non-resident airline under 40. So for a ship, 7.5. For an airline, 5%. Okay. Remember this. Calculate the rate of percentage of aggregate amount. Next one. Royalty. Royalty, if it is with the recognized government, there is an agreement, then it is 10%. Simple. So 105, 10% of that will be 11 lakh 5. Next one. Hari Krishna Vidyut company engaged in the business of generation of power has opted for WDV method for claiming depreciation on assets. Opening balance of the block is 15% on 1st April. And the new machines, opening block was 15% on 1st April. So I'll just write it here so that we have it in front of us. Opening value 15 lakhs. New machines of an amount were purchased. So I can say purchases, it came up to 25 lakhs. Okay. But put to use on 1st day. Computers were purchased on, there was another purchase for 2 lakhs. And put to use. The depreciation, including the additional depreciation available. Now, additional depreciation you can't get on computers. You only will get on plant and machinery. Correct? So, let's do this. So, first let's do the entire calculation. So, whenever it is, first find out 15 plus 25 plus 2. So, I'm getting 42 lakhs. Computers for purchase on this. Okay. Okay, 42 lakhs. Out of which out of which 42 lakhs the depreciation including additional. So let us first find out normal depreciation. But it was any asset used for less than 180 days. New machine was purchased on this, put to use in December. So you count December, Jan, Feb, March. So that's only 4 3s are 12, 120 days. So this part of the machinery will be 25 lakhs. You will not get the full depreciation. You will get how much? You will get only 7.5%. For the remaining, you will get the full depreciation. Now, because there are different assets, in fact, I shouldn't have put this over here. For computer, we will do it separately. So let's take only one. This is purchase of this and new machinery of 25 lakhs. So you will get your 40 lakhs. Out of 40 lakhs, 25 lakhs, you will take 7.5%. The remaining, you will take full. How much you will take over here? 15%. Correct? So let's do this. 25 lakh into 7.5%. 187500. 15 lakh into 15%. 2,25,000. Okay, so this is what you will get for plant and machinery. But because it is a new machinery, you are also going to claim additional depreciation. Correct? Now additional will be how much? If it is for the whole year, it is 20%. Right now it will be only 10%. So for 25 lakhs into 10%. So you will get this also, 2,50,000. And the last one is your computers. Computers, there is no additional depreciation concept. You take 2 lakhs and percentage over here is 40%. So you get. That will give you 80,000. Okay, so let me add all the depreciation. This is the additional depreciation plus normal depreciation. Okay, plus depreciation on computers plus okay, so my total answer will come to 7. If you add all of this, you should be able to get 742,500. Okay, now simple, don't get confused. If you see big sums, break it down like what I did. For computers, do it separately. You have done this many times, so you know how to do it. Again, depreciation question can come. Okay, next one. Rather, a trader having turnover of 90 lakhs from textile business, inclusive of turnover of 20 lakhs carried through banking channel. So immediately, whenever you get 90 lakhs, break it down. 20 lakhs and the remaining is 70 lakhs. So this will be how much? If it is through banking channel, 6%. And this will be 8%. So 6 2s are 1,20,000. And this will be 7 8s are 56. So your total will be how much? Resumptive business. 6,80,000. Remember one thing, no deductions are allowed over here. No deductions, no interest, no payment, no salary, nothing. Okay, now next one. Sardar Sukhdev engaged in the business of hiring heavy vehicles. Now remember, for heavy vehicles, if it is more than 12,000 tons, 12,000 kilograms. If it is more than 12,000 kilograms, then it is considered to be heavy vehicle if it is not given in the question. Okay, if it is not a heavy vehicle specified, then we will have to do it differently. Now let's see what is required over here. We'll do the sum, you'll get a hang of it. Sardar Sukhdev engaged in the business of hiring carries 6 vehicles during the period of, so you will take 6 vehicles during the period of this, which was given on lease for plying to GST transport at a fixed rate of so and so, who had opted for 44 AE. Nothing else is given. We'll take 7,500 per month. These are number of vehicles, okay, into how many? The entire number of months. This is how you will do it. Number of vehicles into 7,500. This is something you should know. Into 6 into 5,40,000. Simple. Okay, next one. Das Private Limited, fulfilling the conditions specified in section 35 AD of the income tax, had incurred capital expenditure of 30 lakh on purchase of land, 80 lakhs. This is what? Your specified business. Okay, so you'll get full 100% deduction. 35 on purchase of land. So for purchase of land, you will never get deduction on the 35. 80 lakhs, out of which 65 lakhs is check, 5 lakhs is cash. So you will not get deduction for this 5 lakhs. Okay, so I will basically get only for 75 lakhs out of the 80. I'm just circling it. Next one. And 10 lakhs on the plant and machinery. So 75 lakhs plus 10 lakhs for setting up operating warehouse of sugar. The warehouse became operational and so amount of deduction will be how much? 75 plus 10, that is 85. Next one. Assets to be used in business for more than 180 days during the previous year. Factory building. What is the depreciation? 10%. Computers 40%. Motor vehicles will be 15%. And intangible assets, patents, trademarks, copyrights is all 25%. Next one. The WDV of the block of asset of plant and machinery depreciated at the rate of 15% on 1st April of 13,50,000. Out of this block, one machine was sold on 15 July 2020 for 4,50,000 and new machine was purchased which could be put to use from 1st March. The amount of depreciation to be claimed on the block is dash. The WDV is, so you start with opening always 13,50,000. Out of this, one machinery was sold. Subtract the sale. You always take the selling price over here. Whatever is given, you will always take the selling price. New machinery was purchased. Now, whenever you take new machinery, remember you have to always keep in mind when it was put to use. Okay, so let me first find out what is my closing. 13,50,000 minus 4,50,000 plus 7,50,000. 16,50,000. Okay, now from 16,50,000 less than 180 days, because which one? It is only this one, 7,50,000, because it was put to use on 1st of March. So hardly less than 30 days, around 30 days. So 7.5 lakhs. So the remaining 9 lakhs, 180 days plus the remaining 9 lakhs will be for what? So 7.5 lakhs and the remaining 9 lakhs will be full depreciation. This will be half depreciation. So this will be 7.5%. This will be entire 15%. Okay. Depreciation, if you see, lot of sums are coming. So add this. 3620. Add this. What will you get? You'll get 191250. Perfect. Okay. Now, next one. We are going fast. A machine owned by AB and company was transferred for 5 lakhs, at which actual cost was 3 lakhs and 2 lakhs respectively. However, the fair market value of the machine was 24 lakhs. Will be allowable depreciation in such machine by taking value thereof. However, fair market value of the date of transfer was 24 lakhs. XYZ will be allowed depreciation by taking value. Which value will it be allowed to take depreciation on? It is actually the actual cost that is there, that. However, you can take, and there's a printing error, it is 4 lakhs. So you will take the FMB over here. Now, next one. Any asset on which depreciation is claimed on the basis of SLM is sold, and the amount which the money payable together with scrap value shall fall of the WDV. Now, whenever SLM is there, remember it is for power generating units, it will be terminal depreciation. Okay, next one. Anirudh has a payment of 30,000 to IIT Kanpur for an approved scientific project, 45,000 for revenue expenditure, and 1 lakh in the Institute of Sciences. So total how much deduction will he get? He'll get all of this, because this will all come under contribution. So it will be 1,75,000. Okay. Next one. AB Limited has incurred amount of 4 lakhs towards capital expenditure, 1,50,000 towards bona fide revenue expenditure for the purpose of family planning. So now if it is purpose of family planning, amongst its employees, now has incurred 4 lakhs towards capital expenditure. So you will get divide by 5. So you will get 80,000. Okay, for family expenditure, you are allowed, the company is allowed to take a deduction in 5 equal installments. So 4 lakhs divided by 5. You will get that. So you will get 80,000. And for everything else, it will be capital expenditure will be 1.5 lakhs. So that will be 2.3 lakhs. Got it? This is revenue expenditure you will always get. For capital expenditure for family planning in 5 equal installments. Ping Pong is a proprietorship having Indian turnover 1.48 lakhs, which is inclusive of amount of 2.242 lakhs received through electronic transfer. The accounts are not properly maintained. How can that be? Okay. So let's see how much will it get. 1,48,000. Oh, there's some printing error in this question. We will move to the next one. Basically, it will be for the electronic amount, it will be 6%. But because it is 242 lakh, that means it is about 2 crores. About 2 crores is not eligible. So there is some printing error in the question. 1 crore 40 lakhs into 8%. Okay. Mr. Ramand engaged in the business of hiring of goods. This is important, this can come. Has 3 trucks of vehicles, weight of less than 12,000 kgs. If it is more than 12,000 kgs, you will take 1,000 rupees into per ton. 1,000 rupees into per ton. Now, here what is happening, it is less than 12,000. So you will take 7,500. This is your magic number you have to remember. Into number of vehicles. How many vehicles? 3 vehicles. And he had it for how many months? One of these trucks was sold by him on 23rd July. So basically up till July he had 3 trucks. April, May, June, July. 4 months he had 3 trucks. Even if it is 1 day, you will have to take the whole month. Okay? Even if it is 1 day, you will have to take the whole month. Now, What happened to the other? So in the remaining months, there will be 2 vehicles because one was sold. Correct? These are months. Now, see what happened. After its sale, 2 more trucks. One of less than 12,000 and one of 16,900. So, were purchased in September. So, there was one which was less than 12,000. So, let's take 7. One vehicle was purchased. And for how many months? So, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 7 months. Okay, what did I say? Even if it is one day, you will have to take the whole month. Next. And then after that, there was one more of 16,900 kgs. Now that means it is how many? 1 ton is 1000 kilograms. Now if it is in point, so you will get 16.9. Please convert it into 17 tons. So 17. So you will take 1000 per ton. So how many tons? 1 ton is how much? 1000 kilos. So if it is here, and if only if it is above 12,000 kgs, then that means it's a heavy vehicle. For heavy vehicles, you will have to take 1000 into 17 into how many? 7 months, because this was also bought in September. All you will add. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay. 52,500. Then the last one. 17,000. Let's add all of them. Five two five zero plus 381. Okay, that is the answer. This is how you're going to do it slowly. Okay, Supreme Court in Chennai Properties and Investments Limited has held that income from letting of properties of a company whose main objects is to acquire and let out properties will be taxable as income from business profession. Next one. The income of computation and disclosure standards for the purpose of computation of income under income from business profession and income from other sources shall not apply to MAT and EMT. Chalo. Next one. Which out of the following elements shall be considered for bringing to tax the income under the head business profession? All will be considered, but not this. Income must be legal. Even if it is illegal, it will be taxed as income from business profession. So yes, you're right, ownership should not be necessary. Income may be earned in cash or kind. Profit motive is not the sole consideration. Next one, the WDV of block of asset subject to depreciation as on this is 27. So I'm just doing opening 2750. Okay. One machine was sold. So sale on 1/7 for 4,50,000. Okay. And new machinery was purchased. Same thing we did some time back. Same kind of sums are repeated. The amount of depreciation will be how much? Same thing you will do. Same to same sum we did short time back. You will take 40,50,000 out of that. this machinery was put to use on only 1, 3, 20, 22. So you will take on this machinery 7.5% and the remaining you will take entire 15%. Okay. This will be how much? 17.5 into 1.3. 4.76. Easy, same kind of sums are being asked every time. Okay, so next one. Additional investment allowance of an amount equal to 15% of the cost of asset acquired and installed for manufacture and production of any new article in a notified backward area is allowed in addition to the deduction. Please note the date. Up to 31st March 2022. And what are the backward states? West Bengal, Bihar, Telangana, okay, and Andhra Pradesh. So this. Next, Amit had made payment of 1,60,000 to Kanpur. So we have done same sum. All these are approved, so it will be added. You will get 3,50,000 as your deduction. Next one. Pink is a proprietorship residing turnover from sale of toys. The gross turnover is 1,60,000. If it is 1,60,000, simple. What you will do? 1,60,000 out of which 60 lakhs received through electronic means. Okay, and the remaining is through RTGS. So what is your answer? Okay, simple, easy. Have a look. Next one. Ram engaged in the business of flying, hiring as on 1st April has 5 trucks. Gross weight of each vehicle is less than 12,000. So what is the magic number? 7,500 into number of trucks into number of months. One truck out of these was sold on 23rd July. So can I say April, May, June, July. 4 months he had all the trucks. After that he sold 1 truck. So he'll have 4 trucks for the remaining 8 months. Then what did he do? He purchased in September. So that is 7 months. 1 truck which is for, okay, 1 vehicle, and this will be, what is the magic number? Instead of 7,500 you will take 1,000 into the tons. So this is 16.9 kilograms. You will take it as 17 tons into number of vehicles into number of months. Okay, so you will add all these and you will get your answer. Again, very easy. Next one. Grow Tea Company having tea gardens in Assam is engaged in growing and manufacturing tea. Total profits from the business of manufacturing tea is 2,50,000. Profit subject to business as business income under Rule 8 is how much? This is very easy. You will just take 40%. There are standard for tea and coffee. It is 40%. Okay, you will take 40% for tea and coffee both. Okay. Next one. Barua and Company is a partnership firm. The firm earned 8 lakhs for the year from sale of coffee. Now if it is sale of coffee, how much would be the income? What did we say? It will be 40%. But if, so I am writing here 40%, if you say coffee. But coffee is coffee. It will be this is coffee, what you normally have. Now, if it is coffee beans, then your business income will be lesser. Why? Because you are still doing agricultural work. So, it will be 8 lakhs into 25%. So it will be 2 lakhs. Now, since they have not mentioned coffee, I would have taken an assumption of 40% and marked it that it is normal coffee. If it was coffee beans, then you would have taken 25%. Next one. Red Manufacturing purchased a new motor car and used. How much is the depreciation on the car? This we'll see. This is not that difficult. What you will do, it is a new motor car on 14 lakhs and used the same with effect from this. So 14 lakhs you will get 7.5% plus you will get additional depreciation of 10%. So basically I'll get 14 into 17.5%. 2,45,000 is what I can claim. A new motor car on 111. But there is no answer like that, so there is an issue with the question. Next one. Green Limited is located in a backward area. It is engaged in manufacturing. It acquired second-hand plant and machinery from Japan for 100 lakhs. If it is second hand, you don't get any deduction, any benefit. It also acquired new machinery from Chennai for 50 lakhs on 10/11/2021. This amendment was only available till 2020. Now there is no such deduction available under 32 AD. So because he missed the bus, there is no deduction. As for your exam, 32 AD deduction is not there if plant and machinery is purchased in that year. Okay. It deducted Bravi processors paid 4,50,000 as contract charges to Martin. It deducted tax at source 1%, which is incurred up to 30th April of 1,50,000 and did not deduct tax of subsequent payment of 3 lakhs during the previous year. How much of the expenditure would be added? So now what they have done is they have not deducted TDS. If it is not deducted, then if it is a foreign person, non-resident, then the entire income, the entire expense is going to be disallowed. But if it is an Indian person, then 30% of the expenditure is disallowed. So in our case, if we take the example that the person is a non-resident, your answer will be 3 lakhs. Nothing is given. Contract. Now what is Martin? Is Martin in resident or non-resident? If Martin you take is non-resident, 3 lakhs will be disallowed. If you take Martin is resident, then 90,000 will be disallowed. Why? It will be 30%. Okay, so then in that case, it will be 30% if he is a resident. Otherwise, it will be full 100%. Next. Which of the following expenditure is liable for disallowance for contravention of section 40A3 read with this? Payment made to central or state government exceeding 10,000 a day. No. Payment in cash in villages. Obviously, if there is no banking facility, you will have to do that. Retrenchment compensation paid, that is also allowed. Deposit of cash. Now you cannot, what did I say? More than 20,000 you cannot deal in cash. If you deal in cash, the entire amount will be disallowed. So that is not allowed. Next one. Shruti Herbs engaged in manufacturing activity, acquired an equipment for 5 lakh meant for scientific research. It claims 150 expenditure. The asset ceased to be for scientific purpose. Now whenever it is scientific purpose, there is some error over here, but how, I'll just tell you what you have to do. If it is ceased to be for scientific purpose, if it is ceased to be for scientific purpose, then in that case, if it is earlier used, if it is used earlier and versus when it is not used. So in this case, the asset ceased to be used for scientific purpose. So it was used earlier. In that case, the entire amount that you take, your purchase price or cost price will be 0. So whatever is the value, the asset ceased to be scientific purpose and then you used it. So the entire amount of 4 lakhs will be taxable, and it was sold for 4 lakhs. The entire 4 lakhs will be taxable on sale of asset. Now, so here the answer should be 4 lakhs. If it is used for now if it is not used, so basically you bought it and you kept it as is, then you will take whatever deduction you had taken. Okay, if for when you purchase it you must have claimed a deduction, that deduction or the fair market value, whichever is higher, that amount you will take as the cost. You will take as the cost and then you will subtract it over here. Okay, so next one. Mahadev, aged 66, discontinued his wholesale trading. He wrote a sum of 2,75,000 due from Sanskar, which was allowed as deduction. Now in March, Mahadev recovered 90,000 as full and final settlement. If he has received 90,000, this 90,000 will become taxable. Why? Because he already wrote off, he has already written off this amount. 2,70,000 he has written off. So now if he has received the amount, he will have to pay tax on it. Now Kamlesh Pai is a cardiac surgeon. His gross profession income is 36,40,000. If you are a professional, 50% you can claim as expenses. So divided by 2, you will get 18,20,000 you can claim as expenses. Ramnath has 4 heavy goods, we just did. Okay, 4 heavy good vehicle. Gross unladen weight of each vehicle is 13,000 kilograms. So what you will do? 1000. The magic number is 1000 into 13, because that is the number of kilograms, into how many vehicles he has? He has 4. He has 4 vehicles. Okay. Then, and 1 light vehicle. For light vehicle, how much you will take? 7,500 into 1. Okay. For how much he operated the vehicle on contract basis throughout the previous year. So he received for full 12 months. Okay, and receive 90 lakhs as higher charges as per contract. How much income is taxable under presumptive business? So you will do 13,000 into you will get this answer. Okay, simple. You don't have to take how much money he has received as per contract, because you're doing presumptive business, doesn't matter how much he has received. Next one. Centel is a partnership firm consisting of 2 partners. The partnership deed provides for interest on capital of 18% on capital of 5 each contributed by the partners. Both are working partners eligible for 10,000 salary. The firm has done a total sales of 60 lakhs. Amount realized by cash was 10 lakhs, balance through this. How much is presumptive income? Again, if it is 60 lakhs, okay, they are saying cash was 10. So 10 is 8%. And the remaining balance through account payee check. So that will be 6 lakh. 6%. So how much will this be? 80k. And this will be 3 lakhs. So your total will be 3.8 lakhs. Okay. Next one. Larry Games engaged in medicine manufacture acquired a patent by paying. So patent is what? Intangible asset. Okay. This. So how much depreciation? See the question. How much is eligible for depreciation? 25%. So you'll do you'll do 25%, but this was acquired in November. So 100 into half of 25, that will be 12.5. Why? So you will take 25% is what is allowed into half of that, because used for less than 180 days. Next one. Samode Power Generation Electric Company charging depreciation on SLM sells one of his machinery for 3,40,000. The WDV is 3,70,000. So 3,40,000 is what it sells at. Selling price. The written down value is how much? 3,70,000. So it has done a loss. Correct? Sold a asset which is for 3,70,000 for 3,40,000. So this is a loss of 30,000. This, they are saying, the shortfall can be written down as terminal depreciation. For any SLM, remember it will always be terminal depreciation. Next one. Narendra Singh engaged in retail cloth business, purchased furniture for shop on 10th April for 7,500 cash, and again on 15/4 for 30,000 and 50,000 by bearer check and account payee check. Now remember, bearer check is nothing but as good as cash. So this is a bearer check. This is fine. This is by account payee check. The furniture was fitted in the shop. Depreciation will be allowed for, as I said, up to 20,000 it is allowed cash. Now see what happened. Then it did a 30,000 cash. Bearer check is also cash. This will not be allowed. 50,000 account payee check will be allowed. So can I say purchase furniture? So 57,500 is what he can claim. How much is there for furniture? 10%. 5,750. Okay. This is what he can claim. Next one. The WDV plant and machinery on this is 5 lakh. Second hand machinery costing. This was acquired through account payee check and put to use. Part of the block was sold. The depreciation allowed will be how much? Now again, as on this, a second hand machinery was acquired. So you basically start with 5 lakhs plus purchase through account payee check and put to use. Part of the block was sold and there was a sale that happened. So now, so this is 6 minus 3. This is your 3 lakhs. You don't have to get overwhelmed with the dates. All you have to see is out of the 3 lakhs, which asset is there at the end of the block which you had used for less than 180 days. So it was acquired on 15 through account payee check and put. So you will always take put to use date. Very important. So you say December, Jan, Feb, March. Obviously less than 180 days. This will be 1 lakh. The remaining 2 lakh is for the whole period. This is plant and machinery into 7.5%. 7,000. So you get 37,500. Okay, got it. Next one. According to section 35(2)(a) of the income tax, the amount of deduction to be claimed for national laboratory. All deductions under 35 is become 100%. That means the amount that you have paid, you will get a deduction. No 100, no 150, no 150, 200, etc. All these numbers to be remembered. Everything is 100%. HSP, an eligible assessee following mercantile and carrying on eligible business, provides the following details. Okay, total turnover is 1,20,000. Out of the turnover, 25 lakh received by account payee check and 40 lakhs received by cash, but amount of 25 lakh received by account payee check in May 2022, amount of 30 lakhs would be received, but so irrespective of when it is received doesn't matter. All you have to do is take that 120 lakhs and 25 lakhs received by and 40 lakhs received by cash up to March 21, but amount of received by account payee bank drafts in May. Doesn't matter when. So I'm just subtracting what all is received in the bank. One is 25 lakhs by account payee check and the other one is received by account payee bank drafts. Okay, so I get 70 lakhs out of 50 lakhs. Okay, this will be 6%. This will be 8%. Eight sevens are 6. Okay, so this will be your answer. Both add and see. Okay. Next one. John Miller is operating branch. Again, whenever you see this branch office, remember whatever is the adjusted total income. Adjusted total income. Here it is 80 lakhs. You will take 5% of that. Simple. That comes to 4 lakhs. 5%. They are not even asking you the number. They are just saying adjusted total income. Next, net profit of honey sugar for the year is 8,60,000 after following expenses of profit. Now pay attention, this you will take some 10 seconds to understand. Net profit for the year is 8,60,000. Okay, if it is 8,60,000, after taking into account interest on loan which has not been paid, so they have debited it. Interest on loan which shall be paid, it has not been paid. It will be paid where? In the next financial year. So what I'll do, shall be paid on 10/10. So you have already taken the expenses into account, we will add it back. Okay. So I will add this back. License on this was paid on 25th. 5 was paid on, so this was already paid. So no problem. Now, next one. Honey also during the previous year 20 made payments of the following expenses pertaining to earlier years which have not been debited to P&L. So basically they made the expense but did not debit it. So whichever you think is correct, you can add it. Interest on loan on SBI which was paid on 10/10/21. So it is in the financial year. This I can take. They had not taken into consideration. So this they're simply saying that they did not take into consideration. So it is an expense. We will subtract it. Okay, license fee which was already paid to the government. Now this is already was paid and they have done what is required. So compute the total income. So the total income will be 8,75,000. Next, the benefit of payment of advance tax in one installment. Now, because we are doing presumptive business, you have to pay your tax in one shot under 44 AD, 44 AD and 44 AE. D&G company is maintaining operation branch. You see how many times the same question is being asked. Okay, what you'll do, take 45 lakhs, which is the adjusted net total, adjusted total income into 5%. Sorry, the adjusted total income is 250 lakhs into 5%. So you will get 12.5. Next one. The rate of depreciation of fluidized bed type heat treatment. Now any of these very atrangi questions are come, just say 40%. Okay, it is always 40%. It is 40% of these new things. Now, an eligible assessee, mercantile accounting carrying on eligible business. The total turnover financial year is 1,80,000. Now, what you'll do, 1,80,000, we have done it 100 times. Again, one last time we'll do it. 180. Cash you cannot take, not received during the year. This is by account payee check. So this is 70. Remaining is 110. Doesn't matter what date, what time. All you'll do is if it is 70, you'll just take 6%. For the remaining, you'll take 8%. Add it and that will be your answer. Come on, next one. Santa H provides the following data. Fabric business income. Now go slow. If it is business income during the year, there are two types of business, speculative, non-speculative. So speculative is your betting that you cannot take the loss into consideration. So keep it aside. Now fabric business is 36 lakhs. Fabric business loss is 12 lakhs. So you will subtract, you will get 24 lakhs. Okay, this can be set up. The profit and loss can be set up. Okay, income of his son is clubbed. So you add the 4 lakhs. They are saying that after deduction of 1500. So you don't have to do the 1500 deduction. Okay, now what you will get, you will add this, you will get 28 lakhs. Now after that, see the deductions under chapter 3.6a. So you will get 3,50,000 you can subtract. Now what should be the net taxes payable? Now I am getting 24 lakhs for this person. Out of this 24 lakhs, now see how to do this. What did I do? Let's do this sum. Santa, aged 50 years, provides the following. They have fabric business. When you see fabric business, you see fabric loss also in the question. You will set it off. 36 plus minus 12. Okay. Then there is income of his son which will be added. Speculative business you will leave aside. You will not take it into consideration. Okay. Next. After that you will get you will deduct the deductions. So you will get your gross income. Taxable gross. You will get your taxable income. Once you get your taxable income, then do the slab rate. See the slab rate 0 to 2.5 lakhs, nil 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs is 5%. So you will take 5% of 2.5 lakhs, that is 12,500. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. So in that slab is 5 lakhs. You will take 20%, you will get 1 lakh. 10 lakhs to 24.5 lakhs. In that the slab is 30%. So you will get 14.5 lakhs. So you will get 4.35. You add all of this, you will get your 5,47,500 plus 4% cess. You will get 5,69,400. Okay, done. What you do, subtract all the tax that is paid less tax paid. So you will get 5,60,000 is already paid. Whatever it is, 9,400 is a refund you can claim. Next. Okay, so this is done. We are done with your income from business profession. Just do this. That is more than enough for tomorrow.